Hi, my name is Brett Brooks, and I am the author and illustrator of the graphic novel Dust Bunny. The story of Dust Bunny follows Dust Bunny throughout Basement City as he's investigating the murder of one of his best friends. The story is completely illustrated in black and white to sort of push that noir feel. There's a lot of textures in the pages, a lot of black against white, real stark contrast. What I'm trying to do is take a very kinetic looking character with a lot of fluidity to his design and stick him in kind of a story that is very calculated in steps that he has to take through, almost like an episode of Law and Order meets Roger Rabbit. Dust Bunny is a bunny completely made of dust and held together by static electricity. He's an officer on the sweep force. He's sort of an off-the-cuff cop, doesn't really like to play by the book, enjoys his job, but takes this particular murder very personally. His partner mite is a dust mite, less than 300 microns in diameter, and he's sort of the brains of the two. He works with the technical things, he does the tests at the lab, and he sort of acts like a miniature spy cam. He can get into crevices and go through keyholes and sort of assess the situation before the entire team has to come in there and bust things up. The Moth is the chief of sweep. He's very much a no-nonsense kind of guy, doesn't really want to hear it, just wants to get the job done. And he sort of acts as a force to push Dust Bunny in one direction while Dust Bunny is resisting and wants to go down his own path. Processor Chip Hoffmazer the 2.0 is sort of where our story begins. He's kind of the launch pad for the entire premise, and he's also the founder and creator of the Skyliner Initiative, as well as a father figure to Dust Bunny. The antagonist of the story is Aiden Flint. He's a matchstick man with an agenda and a business suit, and he's got the entire Skyliner Initiative at his mercy, and kind of the whole town, because he's sort of become the face of Basement City, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Basement City is exactly that. It's a city inside of a basement, and where our world functions on cleanliness and keeping things in order, Basement City really prides itself on its grime rate, where everything has to be filthy. Things like alcohol, turpentine, Clorox, these are all illegal substances because they're cleaning agents. And that's what our sweep force does. It enforces those laws to keep that stuff kind of out of the system. This graphic novel is important to me because in a lot of ways it really marks a milestone in my artistic career. A lot of the stuff that I do is client-based and really all about scheduling and pleasing other people, and this is something that is completely me. I wrote it, I'm illustrating it, and it's a story that I've wanted to tell for a while. It's a little offbeat from a lot of the mainstream comics that are out there right now, and I wanted to tell something that was a little different than maybe what is being put on the shelves nowadays. If you choose to pledge to this project, the money that you send will be dedicated mostly to materials and essentials that are needed to kind of get the project off the launch pad. Things like pencils, paper, ink, any kind of material that I need to really make the product happen. But I think the most important thing that this pledge money goes to is my freedom. It keeps me from having to take on freelance clients, outside jobs, storyboarding, things like that are going to distract me from this project and really afford me to fully focus and get a really good product pumped out in a timely manner. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Any pledge money that you can send is greatly appreciated, and you can keep up with the progress of the comic book at www.dustbunnycomic.blogspot.com. Thanks again.